Well, I'm getting back to trying to start my hobby of growing succulents from seeds. I have ordered seeds from a couple of locations, and I have them from one of the locations. The other ones are caught up in the Canada Post mail strike, which is be 3 weeks tomorrow. And I also had ordered some things from Amazon that I was kind of waiting for, but you'll see in a bit here I am going to at least try to sow one variety and see how that works, waiting for the other things to arrive. This is called a Wardian case, something that was made very popular in the Victorian era. Bought it on Amazon, not a lot of money, probably $35–40 though. It isn't actually little panes of glass. Those are just wires or whatever that makes it look like it's individual panes of glass. Ordered these 3 succulents from a company in British Columbia. Took a long while for them to get here, even though I paid for the fast delivery thing, but this was before the mail strike started anyway, so they did arrive, and I was surprised this time of year that they arrived in good condition, because the chance of them getting frozen somewhere in Canada is pretty high, but they've been in there now for probably about a month, because the Canada Post has been on strike for 3 weeks, so it was sometime prior to that they arrived. They didn't have name tags on the 3 different succulents that's in there. The one in the center is easy to identify. That's a jade. The one on the left is an Echeveria, I think, of some sort. The one on the right, I'm not so sure of. I've looked at several things that look like it. Take a picture of it and have Google identified it, and it says it's aloe vera, but it isn't an aloe vera, I don't think anyway. But they've all got nicely established in there since I planted them. I just dampened the soil by using a Miracle-Gro soil mixture for cactus and succulents, and I barely dampened it and haven't watered them since, because from what I have been reading, I'm no succulent expert, I'm just getting started in this, but from what I have been reading, it's better to underwater than to overwater. Too much water will kill them. And if you can see or not, some of the glass, it's chilly in here this morning, some of the glass has condensation on it still, so I won't be watering them for a while. And one of the things that I'm waiting for to come is a meter that you use, in host plants. You just pop it down in the soil and it tells you what the humidity is, because succulents should really dry out in between waterings. So anyway, I'll take you and show you what I'm going to do now and what it is I'm going to plant, and hopefully see some germination. Well, I guess I haven't said, but it is December 5th that I'm planting these seeds. And this is the Echeveria collection, 20 seeds, mostly in that sort of yellow and pink color range. The seeds are the size of dust, which you will see in a minute if you can actually pick them out on the sheet of white paper. But we'll see how long it takes from December 5th until they germinate. Sorry for the strange pink lights. I wasn't going to be using them, but seeds are so small I can't see them without good light, so I've turned them on. And that is just called a mix of Echeveria from that photograph that hopefully you just saw. And the seeds are extremely tiny. I've got some dirt on here that I'll get mixed up for seeds. Wow. Don't know if you can see those little specks or not, but those are the seeds. Maybe I can zoom in so you can see them. Maybe I can't. Using my iPhone here. If you see anything on that at all, that is the seeds. And get back here now. The method of transferring them, which I've never done before, use a toothpick, or I'm using a bamboo skewer that I'm just dampening. And if you go to a seed, you can pick it up, and then it just goes over in the soil. These don't get covered. In theory, that's working. They're so small, I couldn't tell you if I'm getting them in there or not. And I don't know how long it takes these to germinate. Some things will germinate in a few days, others take weeks, and there are some that take months. What Echeveria does, I'm not sure. I should look online with some of the other people that I've been following on YouTube that know something about what they're doing. But I won't make you sit here and watch me grab all 20 of these little seeds. I'll bring you back once I have them all hopefully planted. Well, they've all been planted, I guess. It's so tiny, it's hard to tell. I have them on a heat mat, and the seed packet says that germination is from, let me get over and read it again here, from 60 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, I should be able to keep this room at 60, no problem. I usually don't in the wintertime. It's a spare bedroom where I am, and I usually keep the door closed and the heat set on about 5 Celsius in here, but I'll crank it up to 15 Celsius or so, and plus they're on that heat mat, so I'll be able to tell if they've got moisture enough, because that dome should have condensation on it shortly if everything is moist enough. And now it's a matter of waiting. I have no idea how long it will take for germination, and I'll probably need a magnifying glass to see them when they germinate, if they germinate, with little green specks. But I'm excited. I'm off to a start anyway, and I'll bring you back and show you hopefully when something is up and starting to grow.